Hi, my name's Catherine and I'm going to be doing a review of a reading for my MCS module and this particular one is by James Gleik and it's called Into the Meme Pool, which to begin with I think may be the best title of a reading that I've ever heard. So this plays on Into the Gene Pool but instead uses Into the Meme Pool. And this text is pretty much explaining how the word meme came into being, about how Richard Dawkins coined this term in terms of an idea that is bounced from person to person. It says here, an infectious idea that might be a religious ideology that gains sway over a large group of people. So this really explains how ideas and things such as tunes and catchphrases and images are repeated in such a way to sort of become ingrained in a person's mind. I thought this was really interesting because most of this Gleik draws on Dawkins, and he was writing about things that came about before the internet. Things such as, for example, Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. Da, 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 da. That's the kind of tune that everybody knows. Nobody really might know where it comes from. Obviously some people do, but it becomes ingrained in us in a way that we don't even realise. And I thought that this was really interesting in the way that it talks about memes copying themselves and duplicating themselves like cells. And it says that memes can fuse and they can mutate. And I thought this was really, really interesting in terms of how internet memes work. It mutates and it evolves. So there'll be one, for example, an image or a phrase that becomes funny. The example of the B-movie meme. The joke is that somebody will upload the B-movie and they'll make a change to it. For example, every time they would say the word B, it will speed up, or it will cut to a different scene, or it will slow down. And this is more than the actual video itself. The concept of this video has become the meme. So people will duplicate this and replicate this, and they will do it in an ironic way. And I think this is a really good example of how things evolve and mutate naturally. And another way that I thought it fuses with another meme was the Hollywood sign. At the beginning of 2017, somebody put flags over the Hollywood sign to make it look like it said Hollyweed. And this was quite an internet sensation and people thought it was really funny. And one way that this was mutated, people would put other funny catchphrases over it, so things that have potentially been memes previously. And one example I saw was somebody had put the first few lines of the B-movie script as though it was the Hollywood sign. So I think we're in an age of the internet where memes really do come together and fuse. It is almost as though it feels natural because the meme has developed and evolved in a way that makes this possible and that makes this become popular. I thought this reading was really, really interesting. I think it's very, very easy to apply this to the world of the internet, and I think this is a nice, concise text. It spells everything out for you, and it is very interesting to read. It uses a lot of good examples. So yeah, I'd give this text a solid 9 out of 10. It's given me a really good insight into what the word meme actually means. Yeah, I think Into the Meme Pool is definitely worth your time, and I will be back next week with another similar reading to this. I'm not sure what it is yet, but I'll take a look. So until that time, goodbye!